I'm here in Mumbai, and not every day do you get to spend your evening with a sporty machine like this, which is both stylish and something to look forward to. To talk more about this, joining me is Anupam Thareja, co-founder of Jawa Yezdi motorcycles. Anupam, thank you very much for joining us. Now, the brand Yezdi definitely has a nostalgic touch to it. Was it challenging to kind of strike a balance between carrying the heritage element of it along with appealing to the younger audience with modern technology?
So that was the construct, right? Construct was contemporize the classic. So that was the whole theme, right? Nostalgia is a beautiful liar. Right? You have to. Why do we have to think the brand was not there? Imagine Yezdi lived on. What would they be doing now if they never shut down? That's how you need to imagine and come. That's point number one. Point number two, I would say don't underestimate the millennials, the Gen Zs. These guys are as much in need to belong, as much in need of authenticity, or as much aware of authenticity as you and me probably. Of course, their source of authenticity might be different. They might go on Grok or Perplexity or Chat GPT. But when they go there and they type, they will realize, no, this is not some concocted story. These were the cool guys that used to ride it. They will realize that Yezdi was a thought. It was a movement. It was a way of life, right? Those were the crazy rascals at that time. So why can't it be transferred here? And these are the same guys who are buying the vinyl records. They are the same guys who are buying the Vans shoes, right? The Stan Smiths. Look at the profile of an Onitsuka buyer, right? So not only these guys are aware, but they are also exposing themselves to something where they can have an authentic story about. So I'm not worried. And I think they are buying. If I look at the profile of the people who are buying our bikes, those guys are pretty much a part of it.
Pretty much a part of it. And that's where I catch that you're exactly targeting the millennials and Gen Z, is it?
See, the rest of the guys who have nostalgia as not as a liar but as an anchor point of their life, they're anyway going to buy, right? But they are far and few. So yeah, I don't think so I have to target. I just need to be honest with the brand and what it stood for. I think the right people will come. The beauty of this product is, or this category is, you rather sell less but sell it to the right people. Because these are the right people who rest of them aspire to be. Right? That's how you expand the market. By telling more stories, more authentic stories, building more stories. So yeah, to all the riders, come ride, throw a leg on it, and then make your own stories.
You spoke about the challenging times earlier today during the launch, especially during COVID, when also Yezdi had made its entry back into the market. Have you been skeptical about the sales in the last few years? Are you eyeing out for better numbers this fiscal, especially with this launch?
Who doesn't? Right? All of us want to sell more. But look at it from a vantage point of where probably Anand, Baman and me are. In this 50 year, probably 50 months is also nothing. And this has just been a few, maybe a couple of years. Also, for the numbers to go up, there are three fundamental tenets, right? You have to have a product, the right product. Then you have to have the right distribution so people can buy, they're accessible. And then the right positioning or the pricing strategy. So what did we do? We launched a product rather than a small narrow band of 2 lakhs to 2,15,000. We widened it to 1,75,000 to 3,50,000. So we gave them that choice. We are increasing our distribution from 200 something to 350 now, 450 before Diwali, and 500 before the end of the year. And product, I don't need to tell you. This is our fourth launch of the year. And as they say, picture abhi baki hai, so you will see more.
Picture abhi baki hai. That's interesting. But in terms of percentage, are you eyeing any big jump this year? Anything that's estimated per se?
We will at least double our volumes of last year. So despite the markets, I think because we are a minuscule, we are a fledgling nominee, we have the right to grow based on the three interventions I told you. So I think we will.
Great. I'm looking to double your volumes. Very interesting. In terms of the segment, how do you see also just the sector, the two-wheeler motorcycles evolving in India? Do you see uplifting demand?
So motorcycle is broken into many segments. There is a commuter segment, which is price sensitive. Then there is a 250 plus, which is a premium segment. Within that, you have classic segment. So different segments will behave differently. My view is the urban has been weak. I would say almost a year now, post Diwali last year. So the flip side of that is looks like Diwali will be great this year because there has been a lot of postponement of demand, various factors. So that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is, life is full of cycles. Cycle had to come. I think economic cycle is playing out, not only in India and globally. But that's where opportunities for challenges is, right? We are a small market share player. We need to gain market share because we are coming from a low base. So as far as I'm concerned, if you're asking specifically about us, I think we are all right, more than all right. But if you look at the segment, whatever the industry grows, my view at least is this segment will be slightly better than that. But will it buck the trend or will it have the same kind of tailwinds it had in the last couple of years? I think the economic slowdown, particularly in the urban areas, is palpable right now. Unless something tangible changes quickly, we can have tough times. But we'll talk about that. We'll face them later. But as of now, looks like we're going to have a stellar Diwali.
Okay, great. You're talking about economy being resilient, so I must ask you about the recent trade pact that India has done with UK. Do you see that kind of having a positive impact on the sector totally?
On a sector from a motorcycle point of view, I don't think so. UK doesn't have too many motorcycle brands, and even if they have to make them in India with tie-ups, which they are doing. But overall, a trade pact with UK is great for us. It's lovely because we have a brand called BSA, which we are making a unit there. Our engineering center is in Coventry. We are putting up a SKD unit out there. So a big benefits for us. And it's always good to have increased trade with partners which can replace and give a balance to the other turmoils that are happening all over the world.
Okay, one quick last question. Do you have to convince a normal consumer a lot when it comes to competition? I mean, brands like Royal Enfield standing out there, or are you banking big on your heritage value?
No, I don't, neither. So I don't need to convince, right? In a category like this, with a brand like this, you need to take away the reason for him not to buy or her not to buy. The reason to buy, they will figure it out. That's what brands stand for. What is a brand? Brand is nothing but a promise fulfilled consistently over a long period of time, right? And this brand has been fulfilling the promise of being a cool brand, being a young brand, being a brand that makes great products. And now we are fulfilling that destiny by making sure we give it great products and the credibility. So no. And heritage cannot be the only headline, right? Heritage can be a pillar, right? Then you have to have product, you have to have distribution, you have to have the panache, the range, and you have to also imagine how the brand would have been if it wouldn't have been there, if it wouldn't have stopped. So I think it's a combination of all. So no, I don't think so. We need to try harder. And I keep on telling people, if I have to explain you, then you won't get it, right? So
thank you very much for speaking with us. Wishing you good luck for this one and, of course, many more to come.
thank you so much. Take care of yourself.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.